that many people to set a window being so heavy. So what they're doing is they'll pre-notch the frame to fit around the clips, and this subframe that we've already pre-installed. First we set the subframe around the windows is what we do, and then we come back and set the windows. So the clips that you see are attached, anchored in the center points there. They'll notch the window. If you see the man right now trimming off the edge of the window, they trim about 1/4 of an inch off of it. And the reason for that, the tolerance of the windows have to be so close. I think we have like 3/8 of an inch on each side of the windows. That's the only tolerance we have for caulking. So everything is so tight that we notch around this exterior lip of the window. That's what he's doing now. And it'll sit around an L-shaped clip that holds that vertical post in the center. After he does that, they'll pick this window up, set it in, and you see how tight it'll be. When they finish that, they will temporary it with this center metal, what the man has right there is a metal that goes in each center verticals. They'll apply this and screw it to it and temporary it in, and then we will come back and run the framing around the stops around the interior of this window. We'll temporary that in, that will finish the window. The windows, there's approximately about 3,100 windows in the job. I can't tell you how many per floor because they all vary per floors of what we have. And when we mean 31 windows, we mean like there's 3 in this opening here. Well, it could be this opening could be split up into 6 to 9 pieces. So that's how we evaluate how many pieces of windows that's in the job. You know.
In what ways are these special windows, George?
I mean, these are the building is on the historical register. So therefore, there's different stipulations by the Park Commission that they want the same profile for the window that exists many years ago. So the exterior profile and then the interior profile, they ask for that, and they want to get as close to it as possible to meet the requirements for the Park Commission is what it is. And therefore, these will look like the windows back in 1927 or 1935 is what they will look like. This is one of the largest, I guess, window jobs you can say that we've had. We've had some close to this amount of windows, you know, but not that many, you know. So it's not. We've done schools with 15, 16, 1,800 windows with city schools, and we've done a lot of city schools in the past too.
Energy efficient, just the construction of that window.
The construction of the window, if you can see, you can't see really. It starts out with the glass. The glass is an insulated glass, which is a low E glass, which cuts back on the light rays and cuts on the insulation of the building. So, you know, that therefore helps your heating and air, your utilities for the building. That's one portion of it. That frame where you saw it on the frame, in the center of that frame is a plastic spacer that goes in there, and that's a, golly, I'm trying to think of the word for it now. That spacer helps insulate the windows, what it does. So the window is just set up basically for energy efficient, and then the design of the window is set up for historical. That's what helps that window out.
Is that a double window?
As far as double pane glass,
right.
Yes, sir. It's insulated glass. The glass is 1 inch thick, is what it is. Then thick being there's 2 pieces of 1/4 inch glass and a 1/2 inch spacer in between the glass.
How many openings can you install a window in a typical day?
In a physical day, I mean, you know, there again it depends on how many men we have. If you're counting from start to stop, getting them up there and putting them in, you know, you do good to get 15 in a day. I mean, you might see, if you see a bunch of openings already framed up, well, you might set 25 in one day, but it took 2 days to get it ready for that. So